there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Using his feet to buy time. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. On 4th down, looking for the completion. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Offense getting set for 1st down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He wants a big play here late. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Trying to get to him. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
This defensive linemen have tents in the backfield. Goodness gracious, they're camping out back there, hitting the quarterback time and time again. When you sacked him this much, of course he's going to be flustered. Of course he wants to get rid of the football.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. The short hands, it's Gadsden. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to throw it again. He caught it. Touchdown, Syracuse. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and give me the rock back.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting 1st down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage. You're probably getting blitz. That's going to be into a... It's not easy to execute.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Johnson wants to throw it. Dances away from the heat. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Going up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. Syracuse right back at it. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Haynes. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
30 seconds left on the clock, and their last gasp will come down to getting this onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Deep shot for the end zone. And he makes the catch, but just a hair out of the back of the end zone. It'll be incomplete. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. That last play, now 2nd and 10 from the 42. He'll take another shot here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He unleashes a long one. He's got it. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. The clock and the scoreboard on their side as they come to the line. And he crosses the goal line for the late touchdown, and that one just might finish this baby off. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard punt. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And the returner will be brought down. One more play to pad the stats. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Been the best news on the day for this QB, man. As a former quarterback that's done this before, I can tell you, when you throw 4 picks in a game like this guy has, you never forget it.
He's going up top here late in the game. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin